Now we want to get into our conversation of the day, and the first conversation is on cybersecurity, the state of cybersecurity in Kenya. And with me is Linda Mwibanda, who is a cybersecurity expert. Karibu sana, Linda.
Thank you so much, Betty.
Thank you, thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Asante.
Right. According to data from the Communications Authority,
Okay.
Between April to December last year, there were about 2.6 billion cyber threats in Kenya, and this has greatly increased. About 8 years before that, we were at 7.7 million. So that the scale is huge. What is influencing this?
First, I can say that there's high internet penetration in Kenya. Right now, even when you go to mashinani, everybody is online. So that is one of the reasons. Secondly, people are trying to look for money. I think the tough economic times are driving people into doing criminal activities on the cyberspace. I can say thirdly, it's because of ignorance. A lot of people are losing money not because they want, but they're just ignorant. They don't know how to protect themselves. So I can say that those are three major things that are leading to high cases of cybersecurity attacks in the country.
It's good that you mentioned the issue of ignorance and really not knowing how to protect yourself. We shall be talking about that in a bit, and you shall also give us tips on how to protect ourselves. But this report says that the sectors that are most affected is finance, public administration, there were internet service providers, cloud service providers, academia, education. So really, these are critical sectors that serve Kenya's economy. And as you said, people are losing money, whether it's in their mobile money wallets or it's in their bank accounts. People are losing money. So tell me why these sectors are vulnerable.
Okay. Let's start with finance. The finance sector. Clearly, money is the driving factor when it comes to crimes. Most of the crimes, money is the driving force. So you'll find that these organizations have not invested so well in their cybersecurity protection. That is their technology, the human aspect of it, and also the policy aspect of it. So you'll find that this particular organization, or rather these financial organizations, are lagging behind. I can use the case of KRA. There is a time we had an incident with KRA, and it lost to several billions of money. There's also the Kenya Power. We cannot forget that. It has lost, when you look at their reports, the financial reports, they're losing billions of money due to cyber attacks, and that is when it comes to people buying token mwitu, if you've heard of that. That is also a form of cyber attack. So you will just find that one of the reason is they're not protecting that, they're not enforcing the technology, the human aspect, and the policy aspect. They're lagging behind on that. Another thing is the human aspect of it is the insider crimes, the people themselves within the organization. They just want to maybe sabotage the company or maybe steal and make an extra shilling. So you'll find that they collaborate with outsiders and now maybe give out, leave some loopholes within the system whereby the outsider can get inside the system and maybe if buy themselves tokens or maybe bypass the payments or maybe defraud the system or let's say transfer the money from the system. When you look at banks, for example, we can say that mostly also the inside people, they do that. And now another thing that is really leading to the escalation of these threats is AI, artificial intelligence. Right now people are using AI. And you'll find that these organizations are also lagging behind when it comes to embracing technology. They find that the budget for cybersecurity is a bit high, so they want to just use the traditional methods, or rather they want to cut down when it comes to investing in cybersecurity. So when they do that, actually they're leaving a large loophole. because they do not understand that as they scale their businesses or their services, for example, the government of Kenya, whereby right now almost everything is digitalized.
Right.
We are the digital hub of East Africa. So you'll find this is the platform like eCitizen, whereby you can get NTSA if you want the good conduct, if you want to pay for, let's say, birth certificates. All those things are happening.
There
on
are over 22,000 government services on eCitizen now.
Yes. And now you find that we are only looking at scaling up or rather expanding our digital footprint, but we are not thinking critically on how we're going to protect ourselves.
Right.
So,
right, go on.
Yeah. So when we do not have that mind, when we just focus on expanding, acquiring more, getting more people on board, but how we do not have that conscience of how we're going to protect them. You see, that is the biggest risk. So we need, as a government, as individuals, as private organizations, they need also to think as they're expanding, they need to factor in cybersecurity. And now it's not just the normal cybersecurity where people are hacking you, people are using AI. And cybersecurity is beyond, it's borderless.
Right.
So you can say that it's Kenyan, it's a Kenya hacking you, but clearly maybe it's not even a Kenyan. Yeah, it could be someone from a different region, from a different government who are hacking into the system. Yes.
So, of course, these organizations know how sensitive the information that they have is. Banks, of course, know how important people's money is. Government knows how important our data is, you know. So, what needs to be done to ensure that the same seriousness, as you say, that is being put into expansion is being put into the protection part of it? What steps need to be taken at the very planning stage?
Okay, I don't know whether I should start with an individual, the organization, the private organization, or the government at large.
Well, let's start with the government, then we trickle down to the individual.
All right. Yeah. When it comes to the case of Kenya, let me just bring it at home. Let's not be out of touch with the reality, like the ongoing Chan games. Recently, they say that the system has crashed. What crashed the system? These are individuals who created bots to buy the tickets, to overbuy the tickets, to overwhelm the system, then it crashed. Tanzania right now, it's complaining that Kenyans have bought tickets. But when you think about it, there's someone sitting somewhere with a bot. You see, they've created bots so that they overbuy the system. Yeah, it's good. They decided to do the electronic ticketing. Yes. But now, as they did that, they did not foresee the security aspect of it. And now it did not just affect individuals not getting into the stadium. The tickets were not just cancelled. Kenya was penalized. You see, now we lost money as a nation. Yeah. So I'm just trying to bring it back at home, then I'll say what we can do.
Right.
We have another incident where we lost a life. That is the Albert Ojong, the boy who died was killed because he did a cybercrime. You know, he posted something which was affecting a senior police officer. And now, as you see, the guy was arrested, then later on he died because of that post. So I can say it's a cybercrime because it happened over the cyberspace. Then later on it trickled to the physical aspect of it. We have even cases where people are depressed. Even our socialites, you'll find that they're depressed because people are posting information which is fake, which is not real. People are just saying lies. So now, the government, what is it supposed to do? First, we need to enforce there's a call which is coming in. Sorry. Yeah. So as a nation, we need to enforce our legal system. Even the law enforcers themselves, let's start from the law enforcers. They need to be trained, you see. How will they handle when it comes to digital crimes, or rather cyber crimes? How will they handle that? How are they supposed to handle it? You do not, just kill a person because he has posted something. We need to come up with a framework, or rather mechanism, on how that can be handled. Yes. And when it goes to court, are our lawyers, or is our legal system, are they well trained to ensure that these this particular case is not handled like the physical, let's say the physical assault case. So how do we handle cases in relation to cyber crimes? All right, you come to cases whereby you find our systems are being hacked. We had an incident where the Sudanese, there's a hacker group called the Sudanese whatever, they were hacking into our systems. I don't know whether you guys were aware of that. So now, if Kenya, let's say, as a country, we do not have enough experts to protect our system, what are we supposed to do? We need to collaborate with other nations. For example, Egypt is well developed when it comes to matters cybersecurity. Mauritius is well developed when it comes to matters cybersecurity. So we need to have a framework of where we have a cyber diplomacy. These are the diplomats. We have the local diplomats who find they're going to US, they're going to Uganda. So we need also to have a cyber diplomat who will ensure that we collaborate with other nations and protect our infrastructure. That is, if we Kenyans, we are not capable of doing that. Also, the government should encourage, because we have a lot of bright people in the country, we need to come up with research and innovation centers, whereby these young brains, they can be taken to those innovation centers. We develop security systems. Right. And sell to Kenya itself, and also maybe sell abroad. So we should not close our minds and just focus on buying systems from abroad. We have very bright people. What are they doing? You just find them doing Forex. And that Forex itself, quote in quote, sort of Forex or Sinikojie, you'll find that it's just a scam. They're doing Bitcoin. If it's good, yes, but if you do not do it well, it's also a scam. So we need to tap into that. Then also we need to enforce our legal frameworks. We have the Cybersecurity framework, that is the 2018. It's called the Cybersecurity what? Yes, we have that, the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act, yes, right. That is the correct term. So we need to enforce it, and we need to update it so that it also looks at the most current crimes. For example, even the WhatsApp hijacking, that is also a cybercrime. You find people are crying, oh, my WhatsApp has been hijacked. Someone is borrowing money using my WhatsApp. So we need to incorporate such things into our act. We also need to ensure that we have policies that are in relation with international standards, the ISO standards. That is where we need diplomacy, so that we also look at what other developed nations or what other nations that have high milestones in cybersecurity, what are they doing? Right. As a nation, we also need to embrace cybersecurity in our education system. Okay. We are forgetting that some of these young people, right now, children are at home, parents are at work. What are they doing? They're online, they're chatting. And leave alone maybe sending bad pictures or whatever, you'll find that these people are being bullied. These young people are being bullied online within their WhatsApp groups. Is happening. So we need to embrace cybersecurity in our education system together with the parents and then the teachers, so that we create awareness, so that people know, or rather the citizens appreciate the importance of cybersecurity. We also need to create massive awareness. You see that we had those campaigns of HIV. I think it's high time we also just have such massive campaigns. That scale of campaign. Yeah. Because we only see Safaricom, like these service providers like Safaricom, and these are private entity, which are doing maybe awareness, cybersecurity awareness. They tell you, do not give your PIN yako ni siri yako. Right, but
even banks do that as well.
Yes, even banks do that. But now as a government, we are not doing that. So the way we always, when it comes to even election period, we always tell people, go take your ID, or kura yako ni, whatever it is. So we also need to embrace that, that magnitude of awareness, of just telling people, about cybersecurity, educating people. And I'll kid you not, yesterday I was in the market. You see the way you go to the supermarket, then the guy tells you, give me your phone number, then they send you a prompt. Yes. You just pay. Yes. So I was in the market, yes. I was in the market buying some things. Then I get a prompt, and trust you me, it's not from the vendor whom I'm buying from.
Right.
So if my mind was not conscious, I could have just
you'd
put
have
in
put
my
your PIN and you'd have lost
yeah,
money.
I've lost money.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that people are suffering from that, and now even Safaricom maybe don't know how to cap that. So the only thing is awareness for people for it to be imprinted in our consciousness that you need to be alert all the time about cyber crimes. You're not supposed to give out your PIN. You're not supposed to give out your personal information. Even when it comes to social media, like the government should just be proactive about it. Yeah, when it comes to organizations, they need to take up the 3-layered approach.
Okay.
They need to invest in technology. They need to invest in people. They need to invest in policies. Technology, they need to come up, they need to have firewalls to protect their data. And data should not only be protected when it's at rest. For example, banks, also on transit. I have a friend who works in a certain local bank. He complained that they had even gone out to source for a system to come and protect their monies, people's monies,
right.
because they said they have an issue with their online banking app, whereby if you send prompts more than 2 times, the app will give you money. If you're withdrawing, let's say, yeah, it's happening, Betty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a local bank here. So when you say send a prompt of you want to withdraw 10,000 and there's no money in your system, then you keep on sending, the bank will give you money.
Without you requesting for that money?
See, you don't have money in your account,
yes,
but it's like you're sending several prompts
right.
to the bank wanting to withdraw money. So it will reach a point, it will give you money, like you'll succeed with your withdrawal.
And yet you don't have money?
You don't have money.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
So they had gone outside to source for that system, and I'm sure our Kenyan brains can develop such a system.
Yeah.
So you see now, technologies, they need to factor that, and as you embrace technology, you have to know that there are 0 days attacks.
Okay.
You see, 0 days attacks, like right now people are making use of bots. People are not doing it. Someone writes a code, then it keeps on prompting the system. So people are writing bots. So we need to factor that, 0-day attacks as we buy our technology. We also now need to train our staff. They need to train their staff. They need to train the public, of which I can say the private sector is doing so well when it comes to that.
Okay.
So look at Safaricom, look at the local banks, KCB, Equity. They're always telling their customers, PIN yako, siri yako. If you receive a funny call which does not start with 002 or whatever,
their number, yes,
they have their numbers.
Yeah.
So that is not us. So yeah, they're doing well. Also now when it comes to the policies, I believe they're also trying. Now when it comes to the individual aspect, you as a person.
Just before we go to the individual person, there have been quite some complaints online, especially about banks, where people lose money, and it seems there is some level of complacence in the way banks are dealing with this issue. What is your comment on that?
Okay, you know, a bank is a business.
Yes.
And this business is owned by an individual. Now, let's say the bank has been scammed. You know, there's someone who will pay for it. As you're making your gain, there is someone who's making a loss, and there's someone who is going to pay for that loss.
Right.
So let's say if you've prompted that system, that particular system, and it has given you money, you see. So, you know, there's no like free money. This money is coming from somewhere. So you'll find that the bank is not willing to pay you because they're incurring losses. And being a business, they have to make profits.
Right.
Yeah, so that is why I believe they just don't want to pay. And maybe I can say maybe it's also culture, because I have a sister who is abroad, and she complained that she was saving money with our local banks, and she realized that her balance is not the same. She tried to follow up, they don't pick. And now, you know, with customer care, you call, you're speaking to this person, you explain your case. You call again,
time,
yes, it's a different person.
Yeah.
So I can say it's just bad culture within our banking system, and they need to change that because we need them as much as they need us. We need to work together, to collaborate together, so that there's a win-win on both sides. So yeah, I can say that is the reason why maybe they're a bit complacent on responding to frauds.
Right.
And also it ruins their reputation clearly if a particular bank is known for losing monies, you know.
No one will want to put
no one will
money,
want to bank with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as we come to a close of the conversation, just speak to the viewer for them to understand what they need to do from an individual perspective to protect their data, to protect their money, and you know, just their cyber identity, so to say. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the individuals, because of the high internet penetration and because of the ease access of smartphones, because you do not need to be rich. Kuna simu za kukopa, the ones of lipa pole pole. So you can,
right.
Yes. So we need to tone down when it comes to giving our personal information because people overshare. You just need to you can even write lies about yourself. Do not write lies about someone else.
Okay.
Yeah, lie about yourself so that people do not get direct access to you. People do not come to know who you are. Right now at home we have networks, the fiber. We are connected. Make sure that your password is encrypted. You can also adopt the use of VPNs. That is maybe when you're just at home, you're trying to do some transactions online, make sure you're doing it via VPN. Don't just do it nakedly. Some people will be like, no, me, I'm using Safaricom. It's safe. I'm not using a public Wi-Fi. No, even that your home Wi-Fi, even that your personal Wi-Fi
can be vulnerable.
Yeah, it can be vulnerable. Yeah. There's nothing, you cannot say never ever. Yeah, so just make sure you have a VPN. And also, as much as we are trying to look for money, I'll try to just encourage the Gen Zs. Right now, they have this frenzy of Bitcoin. They have this frenzy of Forex. It's not bad, but a very few percentage of them are making banks out of it. Some are just losing money, and this is because they're fakes. They're fakes, and people do not just. People are just going there blindly. If the deal is too sweet, think twice about it. Because how can someone come and tell you, because Bitcoin, you're going to make a kill within 24 hours. I have this app that is going to give you a lot of money, you know. But, you know, question yourself. Think critically. Do not just be basic. Think about it. Because when you look at Forex, for example, trading, you'll find that we have fake Forex platforms, and they'll tell you, invest your money here, then we'll do the trading for you. Betty, I'll urge you to try. You go put your money there, then come and tell me whether you're going to make money. So people are just being scammed like that. Basically, evil too, without any effort. So just think critically. Think twice about something. Also, I can say, what else can I say? Passwords, that is the common thing. Ensure you have a safe, strong password. Do not share it. Do not over-trust people. You know, someone just, the trust element in people. They come, I'm so and so, when you don't remember me. Yeah, oh, you don't remember me, I was with you. Then you'll be like, oh, okay, fine. But now, you clearly, even you know deep down yourself, you don't even know this person.
Right?
Yeah, but the trust element within our humanity will just prompt you to giving you information. So people just need to be aware of that. And also, the way these banks and Safaricom is over-advertising pin yako, siri yako. Do not, when you receive a call, we want to verify your SIM card number. So no, just go to the local agent there and ask them what's wrong with my phone. But do not give any information.
Right.
Yeah.
Protect your information at all costs.
Yeah.
Great. I'll give you a minute to tell us your thoughts in terms of the future of cybersecurity in Kenya. Where are we headed as your closing remarks?
I think when we range Kenya right now, we are number 4 in Africa.
Right.
We are not doing bad, but we need to do better. We need to be number 1. Of course, Kenya is a very competitive country. So the future of cybersecurity, the future now is going to be AI, whether we like it or not. But it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So we need to embrace AI when it comes to security.
Right.
And also we just need to change our culture completely as people. We need to be kind, because online people are not kind, and it's a crime, honestly. Yeah, people are not kind, and you need to love yourself more. Try to protect that which you have by just loving yourself more. Protect your privacy at all costs. Protect your family. Protect your whatever you're doing. Protect it, unless you are doing a reality show. And but some of these people also lie when it comes to reality things. And also do not see whatever you see is not the truth. Yeah, it can just be a shadow of the truth. So do not take everything to be the truth. Whatever you see online, do not consume it. And also when you're online, ensure that you go to the safe sites, the safe websites. Just do double background checking to ensure that this is a real, let's say, website. Maybe people nowadays are working online. I will not kid you not. People are working online, they're making money, and some are losing. So just make sure as you do your work online, make sure that you are logging into the right site. What else? The future of cybersecurity. The zero-day attacks are gonna increase.
Okay. What are zero-day attacks?
These are attacks that have never happened.
All right, they're new.
Yeah,
okay.
They're just new.
So,
before I forget, something has come on my mind. Then it has
just a few seconds to go, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I want to say? I think it has escaped my mind.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Linda. Always a pleasure to have you to discuss matters cybersecurity.
Yeah.
That is Linda Mwibanda, who is a cybersecurity expert, just telling us about the threats that are increasing in the country and how to make sure that you're protecting yourself and your people online. Of course, ensuring that as corporates, they are investing in technology, its people, and its policies. And of course, the policy part also spills over to government. So everyone has a role to play to ensure that our cyberspace is safe for everyone to use. Now, that is the first conversation here on BizCheck. We want to take a quick break. When we come back, we shall be talking about safeguarding the built environment. Do stay with us.